This is Sarah Davies. I'm here at Uwe Koetter, and we're here interviewing Johan, and he is the current owner of this amazing jewelry boutique. Thank you for having me. I'm delighted and excited to go through your workshop and see how you do things. Especially excited to go over some of the pieces that you've made for some iconic people. So thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. Lovely to meet you. Sarah is from Veliciae, and I think we have a synergy Uwe Koetter Jewelers and Veliciae to work together from now onwards into the future. And I'm also looking forward to talking to you about Uwe Koetter Jewelers.
What would you say was the point where you knew that jewelry would be your life's work?
I just want to point out that in 1968 I was in primary school. The company was started by my oldest sister and my brother-in-law, Uwe Koetter from Hamburg. And so I have been exposed to jewelry, manufacturing, designing, of course, for a lifetime. As a small boy, I remember walking into the shop and being amazed at everything that they do. I think where it really crystallized for me was my first holiday work that I did at the company. I was in middle high school, and I was working in the workshop. I must tell you, I wasn't allowed to do any jewelry work. I was allowed to clean the work. But watching the jewelers, the goldsmiths, creating something and then seeing this shiny, polished, finished piece, after that was really, for me, I think the deal breaker.
So, Johan, you are now currently the owner of Uwe Koetter, and it started in 1968, so quite some time ago. And I touched on some of the iconic pieces you've made for some really important personalities. What would you say is the most iconic?
The most iconic piece, very difficult to say. It's a career of a lifetime. I would say the biggest accolade for us was to be asked by Nelson Mandela to design a jewelry piece the government didn't specify for the visit of Queen Elizabeth in 1995. So that was probably, if you want to call it that, the most iconic piece of jewelry that I've designed. But I have done quite a lot of others afterwards. But for me, that was the biggest feather in my cap. This is the brooch designed for Queen Elizabeth.
Wow.
There's quite a lot of symbolism behind the brooch. It is only South African material that I used. Gold, being the biggest gold producer in the world at the time. Diamonds, being the biggest diamond producer in the world at the time. And then at the time, the South African flag was absolutely brand new. 1995, it was just designed. So I wanted to use some or all of the colors of the flag. And the symbolism of this brooch is a new beginning. So I have used the colors of the flag as the rays of the rising sun. A rising sun for a new future for all the people of South Africa. I used the mountain range, which was on the 1 rand note at the time, and I chose the 1 rand note, and the mountain range is exact copy of what was on that note. And then below the range, almost as a cut through of the South African soil, I have very strong geometric lines formed by diamonds. So depicting the mineral wealth of our country as the basis of the design, the foundation, and above the foundation, the rising sun of a new hope for the people of the country, and the rising sun being the exact colors of the new flag of the time. So that was my symbolism behind it. It was selected as the best design. I don't know who else designed at the time, but my design was chosen.
So that's quite a notch in the belt to be involved in such an iconic moment in our history.
Yes, it was. And of course, it led to many other assignments from very well-known people all over the planet, but also landed some from British royalty.
So in property, I'm obviously dealing with very high-end properties, and you're dealing with very high-end pieces. But we would say that one of the most important things in property is location. What would you say is the equivalent in jewelry?
What you're actually doing is you are realizing people's dreams. They have an idea of who they want to be and where they want to be. You realize those dreams for them. I do the same thing. People come in here, they want to say something, they want to show an achievement, they want to celebrate a milestone in life, and doing that with you find their dream property. I make their dream ring. I've got to know what they really want to achieve. What do they want to say something with this ring? Of course they want to. It's an engagement ring. It's a ritual in life that everybody or most of us wants to go through, wants to achieve, wants to realize. And for me, it's listening to them and working with them to design and make the ideal ring for them, whether they want to fit in with society or whether they want to say, I am a total individual. I'm different from everybody else. It's just understanding that, and I think that's the real synergy between us.
I can say from me personally, I have quite a creative side, but it's always a little bit different to the norm. So for instance, I created and designed my own wedding ring, and I love the process, but like you say, the person who's doing it really has to understand you, and because I'm a creative, like I have to get my concept over to you so that you can create what it is that I'm trying to design.
And of course, that is something that I can really appreciate. And a creative person, a person coming in already knowing what they want. And it's for me then to put it on paper.
With the bespoke pieces, you obviously have a step-by-step process. I'm excited to see how that all begins with the consultation and the idea, and then I guess there's drawings and there's the end products eventually. Can you take me through all of that?
Yes, with pleasure. I think the best way to do it is to design and make something for you, of course, as a gift from us.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
It's a pleasure, but that would be the best way to do it.
Great.
And hopefully we can work together. Well, definitely going to work together. And let me find out what your idea is, and let's put it on paper, and then I'll take you through the process.
I think the main thing is that I've really enjoyed being here, so thank you very much. I'm excited to see where this collaboration goes, and I think we've got some really exciting things ahead. And thank you for running me through some of your incredible bespoke items and the stories and your workshop. I really, really appreciate that. And whenever this gift is ready, we will unbox it and reveal it to everybody so they can also see it. So thank you again for that, and thank you for having me.
Sarah, thank you. And I am very excited, not about the unboxing, but I'm very excited about the design and manufacturing process, because that's really what I'm about. Looking forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. If anyone would like to come to Uwe Koetter and come to the Lifestyle Centre in Somerset Road,
Correct.
In the Cape Quarter, please come meet Johan. It's been incredible to meet you, and this journey has really been something. So congratulations on everything. And also, I will be going to the Investec Art Fair, and I will be wearing something spectacular from Uwe Koetter. So keep your eyes peeled.